G'day, welcome to A Life That Travels. I'm Rob Malicki, and in today's episode we are at Victoria University Footscray Park. Let's have a look around, talk to some students about what it's like to really study here, because the university's done something completely unique and crazy in its first year classes. I'm going to tell you all about it. Let's check this place out. VU's a pretty impressive little university here in the west of Melbourne. In fact, it's not little at all. It's got 11 campuses serving a whole range of the western suburbs, and as well as the CBD campus. You've got law courts, the law campus downtown, as well as health down on Flinders Lane, and a number of other facilities. So it's an institution that's got quite a large footprint and has done some impressive work. But it's also no secret that the university has really struggled over many years, partly with things like high dropout rate and the fact it has got such a wide footprint and serves so many students across the whole metropolitan area. That makes it a big challenge for the university to manage resources, and it was struggling in terms of its budget. Until recently, the university has managed to really turn things around with its first year college initiative, which is an Australia first and super exciting. VU recently implemented a pretty radical first year program called the First Year College, and it's been enormously successful. Essentially, it teaches in block mode for students in their first year, which means instead of doing like 3 or 4 subjects at a time in your first year, you'll actually just take one subject every 4 weeks. So it means you can really focus in and hone in on one particular subject, and the results for the university have actually been spectacular. And for students, marks have improved. People are more likely to stick around at uni and see it out. Why? Because it's good for students. Helps them get into subjects, get settled into uni. Fantastic things. So really good thought leadership from VU. VU is what we call a dual sector university, which means you can study here either as a vocational ed student or as higher education university. And that's got some serious advantages to it, because it means you can seamlessly transition from vocational studies right into a university degree. And it also means you have the opportunity to study with people who've got a lot of practical real world experience. And that's not always the case. Sometimes in the bigger universities you do have people who are exclusively teaching academics. Here you've also got a lot of people who are professionals in their field and working, and who just happen to teach on the side or as part of their or on top of their existing work. So that's an advantage depending on what kind of degree area or work area you're looking to go into. Comprehensive range of choice of things to study here at VU. You can study vocational, undergraduate, postgraduate, and there's also research programs, and that's across a wide range of disciplines, from the arts and humanities through to business, engineering and the sciences, media studies here as well. Health, of course, is very strong here. Nursing, a very strong degree. Osteopathy. Shout out to all the osteopaths out there. You do amazing work, and it's one of the very few great osteo programs, few osteo programs in Australia, as well as sport and exercise science, of course, being very strong. And you can study those across undergraduate, postgraduate. There's vocational studies, research. There's tons of choice here at VU, so those are obviously really good things.
I'm doing civil engineering.
Sensational. Good course.
Yeah, it's very good. It opens a lot to you, and they show you very different things. Like they offer internships to go to Texas next year to study there and everything. So that's also good, because VU's connected to a lot of unis around the world, so they give you so many opportunities, internships to go around the world and study with them.
The university actually offers students to study abroad for all different degrees. Law, business. There's actually a business offer at the moment to go to China, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you've been?
No, I haven't been, but I plan on going.
Awesome.
So.
We were just talking to Holly, who was saying she just went and did public law in Mexico.
Yeah, she really enjoyed that. She was there for about 2 months, so.
Awesome.
Yep.
Definitely one of the absolute strengths of VU is its sports programs, sports and exercise science. Very, very strong here. It's actually ranked in the top 25 globally for sports science. So definitely an absolute air of pure strength for the university. Let's talk about rankings, because for some people rankings is important. My caveat with rankings is always make sure you look at the detail, because even universities that don't have necessarily great rankings can have really amazing areas of expertise. VU actually ranks in the top 2% of universities worldwide. In Australia, it's ranked about 30th out of 40 of the universities, so not exceptionally ranked, but as we were talking about, it does have some specific discipline areas. So if you look at how it ranks compared to young universities, because VU is a relatively young university, it's ranked 56th in the world for universities under 50, which is actually an incredible result. So it does have areas of strength there as well. A lot of interesting stuff going on here. Obviously some excellent new facilities. Students talk a lot about the community, the way that the community fosters engagement and makes you feel really included, and it's really diverse. So that's obviously a really positive thing as well.
Community is the best thing, being like in the middle of the western suburbs. Like there's a lot of culture here, as well as the partnerships the uni has. I study education, so we're pretty lucky to have partnerships with a lot of schools, so we get placement and stuff like that, which is really great. So that's something I really enjoy. Not to mention like all the friends I've made and all the people around here are pretty cool.
We work really hard to build up a community that is inclusive, diverse, representative.
And I like how VU gives everybody a chance. So if you don't have the best score, if you have certain things going on in your life, they listen and they allow you to study. They give you an opportunity and that other universities don't give you, and they set you up for success. We're both law students, so we have a lot of connections to partners within the legal industry.
Nice.
So we've been exposed to legal aid and community legal centres, which is really good for our resumes in order to get jobs in the future.
Yeah, the thing I really like is that the university really knows its community and it knows who it's here to serve. And so it's basically launched its initiatives accordingly. It's not obsessing about trying to increase up the research rankings. I mean, that's obviously important for all universities, but it's really focusing on serving its community. And that's something that's so critical. Well, I've really enjoyed my little look around VU Footscray. I always like to say that it's great to be studying at a university that's going somewhere, that's always trying new things and doing something different, and definitely with its first year college initiative and the sense of community that I've heard about here on campus today, I get a feeling that VU's doing some really good stuff. So I reckon this would be a pretty good place to come study. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you next time on The Life That Travels. Take care.